In 1963, a man knocked down a wall in his home. What he found behind it was quite incredible. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to ring the bell for more. In 1963, one Turkish resident discovered that secrets really do dwell beneath the surface of the mundane world. The story goes that the man, who lived in Turkey's Nevşehir province, was renovating his home when he accidentally stumbled upon one of ancient history's most carefully concealed secrets. According to legend, the man lived in the town of Derinkuyu, which means deep well. Nestled on the high plateau of Cappadocia, Derinkuyu is a modest, conservative, and predominantly Muslim region where life revolves around the cultivation of beans and potatoes. But one discovery was to change this unassuming town forever. Upon demolishing a wall in his house, the aforementioned resident discovered a hidden room that led to something nothing short of extraordinary. Indeed, it drew international media attention and a stream of scientists, tourists, and scholars to the area. The hidden room was, however, just the start of the mystery. Far greater wonders lay below and beyond. After discovering the secret chamber, the Turk decided to dig down beneath its surface, and it was here that he found an entrance. What's more, beyond the entrance was a tunnel receding into darkness and obscurity. As it transpires, the man had actually stumbled upon a hidden entrance to a vast, abandoned subterranean city. And this profoundly ancient underground city has witnessed millennia of drama and change, and indeed the rise and fall of untold empires. The Cappadocia Plateau sits within the wandering course of the Euphrates River. It's located upstream from the fertile lands and city-states of Mesopotamia, also known as the cradle of civilization. And it's been traveled, inhabited, and warred over since the dawn of antiquity. The plateau is in an arid and eerie place punctuated by weathered hills and mushroom-like pinnacles, which are known as fairy chimneys. But while its bed of volcanic rock has been sculpted by nature over millions of years, it's just soft enough to allow the excavation of tunnels by human hand too. Unfortunately, since these tunnels have been dug out of natural rock, the underground city cannot be carbon dated by archaeologists, and historians disagree over who actually built it. That said, we do know that some of Derinkuyu was tunneled 3,000 years ago by the Hittites, a tribe of fierce horsemen and charioteers from the late Bronze Age. Others, such as Turkey's Department of Culture, claim that the tunnels were built between the 8th and 7th centuries BCE by the Kingdom of Frisia after the collapse of the Hittite civilization. The Frisians are considered among the most accomplished architects of the Iron Age, and if Derinkuyu is their handiwork, you can see why. A third theory claims that the tunnels were the work of the Persian Empire. The Greek geographer Strabo observed a large assembly of Zoroastrian magi in Cappadocia, while their sacred text, the Avesta, recalls King Ema and his palaces underground to house flocks, herds, and men. Whoever built these strange underground tunnels, though, they were probably first constructed to shelter the local population from the harsh Cappadocia winter and to preserve foodstuffs from the searing heat of the summer. Later, as episodes of war and turmoil unfolded through the region, they were used for defensive purposes too. Early Christians were among the first to seek refuge in Derinkuyu's incredible underground city. After the Byzantine Empire consolidated control of the region, the secret tunnels were significantly extended to protect against marauding Arab armies. By the 12th century, Cappadocia fell under the control of the Ottoman Empire, and it had remained in Turkish hands ever since. Furthermore, when in 1923 the region's long-standing Greek population was displaced, the underground city of Derinkuyu was built over and forgotten about. Yet it's not just Derinkuyu's ancient history that makes it so remarkable, it's its size too. This city was huge, large enough to accommodate 20,000 people over approximately 18 floors. Only 11 have been excavated, with a depth reaching just under 280 feet. Today, this extensive warren of chambers and passageways lies blackened from the soot of burning torches. The labyrinth tunnels are exceedingly narrow too, having been cleverly designed to force invaders into single file. Circular stone doors, each weighing up to 1,100 pounds, sealed the many secret entrances to the city, which are believed to number more than 100. But the city was not just a defensive borough, it was a working community too. Schools, Christian places of worship, wine cellars, oil press facilities, shops, and arsenals all operated within its subterranean vaults. Meanwhile, thousands of ventilation shafts supplied clean air, and an underground river and irrigation system fed water to the inhabitants. What's more, in the depths of Derinkuyu, archaeologists uncovered a partially collapsed 3-mile-long tunnel leading to another underground city known as Kamakli. And indeed, hundreds of similar cities are believed to be hidden in the honeycomb strata of Cappadocia's hills. To date, just a handful of these below-ground dwellings have been excavated. In 2013, bulldozers were demolishing buildings near a Byzantine castle in Nevashir when they accidentally uncovered a new city. Hailed as the New Derinkuyu, this discovery could, it's anticipated, span an incredibly large area too. The historical importance of Cappadocia has not escaped the United Nations either, which awarded it World Heritage status in 1985. UNESCO noted, "The rupestral dwellings, villages, convents, and churches retain the fossilized image of a province of the Byzantine Empire. Thus, they're essentially vestiges of a civilization which has disappeared." Naturally, Cappadocia is also firmly on the tourist trail. Lonely Planet described the region as a whimsical fairy tale set down upon the stark Anatolian plains. And should you ever decide to visit, you'll be treading right in the footsteps of the ancients.